I really feel that optimal performance is built on a strong foundation of well-being, and one of my favourite things about the Chimp model is that we put so much emphasis on the person going into the performance. So we spend a lot of time really trying to understand the individual, what are the things that help to get them into a really good place, and make plans for how to go about doing that in day-to-day life. Again, at Chimp Management, we often get asked about, well, what about a high-performing team? What's the secret to a high-performing team? What makes a high-performing team? As if that's kind of some sort of entity. But actually, the way we look at things, a high-performing team is an outcome, and it's an outcome of a group of people that are all in a really good place. I'm really passionate about helping people to improve their performance in any area of life. My own interest in how our minds can impact our performance comes from my own experience in sport as a competitive athlete. I became really fascinated in how some people could step up under pressure and perform optimally, and for other people they found it really difficult to replicate some of the performances they could do in training in the competitive environment. So this led to me becoming really interested in sports psychology and going off to become accredited as a sports psychologist. I was really excited when I discovered the Chimp model because I felt it gave me a whole new level to my understanding of how the mind, particularly understanding how the mind works, and I really love being able to work with individuals to help pass on that knowledge. I find that once we gain insight into how the mind works, we can start to recognise that thoughts and feelings that we maybe thought were the problem or something that was just wrong with me, whether that's pre-performance anxiety, something like imposter syndrome, are actually symptoms of a really normal and healthy functioning mind. And then we can start to drop the struggle with the mind, learn to see it as a friend and develop plans for how to better manage it rather than fighting against it.
This is a nice example of how it can be your best friend. And when the chimp worries, it's doing its job. It's being your best friend. It's trying to say something's wrong, like we need to do something about it. And it's doing it in the only way that it can.